All right, we got week 17. We taking on the Cleveland Browns. All right, there's an 0-15 team trying not to go 0-16. So what we need to do is go out there and take care of business. Big Ben ain't playing. Le'Veon Bell probably not going to play. Antonio Brown still rehabbing. On the defensive line, I don't know if they're going to have Hayward in there playing. I don't know what the deal is regarding with the starters, who we going to have in the game. All I know is we got to go out there and take care of business because everybody wants to go and say, oh, it's another bye week. It's still the National Football League. You have professional athletes going on the field, and they do not want to lose. The Browns don't just go on the field and the players who are getting paid exorbitant fees come out there and say, you know what, I want my legacy to be me being on the Cleveland Browns not winning. Probably Joe Thomas because he continues to re-sign with them. But besides that, also he ain't there too. So whoever's playing left tackle, get ready because the pass rush fixing to come into the backfield. But the way I want to see things go down is, for one, Cleveland cannot stop the run. So if Bell's not playing and we got Ridley in there or whoever the hell we got in the backfield, if it's Toussaint, I expect nothing less than 100 yards on the ground. I don't need a 100-yard rusher. I just need a total rushing effort of over 100 yards. Number two, Landry Jones, I don't really like you. I'd rather see Dobbs start, but whatever the case may be, I need you to go out there and perform. Last year, I believe we played against Cleveland Browns in week 17. I can't remember who started. Maybe it was Jones who started. Well, Dobbs wasn't there, so obviously it was Jones. Went down there, we won the game. I believe it was in overtime when we hit Kobe Hamilton for the game-winning touchdown. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't have to be that close. All right? Because let's remember back to 2008 when the Detroit Lions was 0-15 playing against the Packers. And they went down there, I believe score was about 24-21 or 24-14. The Lions had a long drive, got the ball into the end zone. First play after they came off the damn touchdown, 71-yard touchdown to Donald Driver. I don't know how the hell I remember this. 71-yard touchdown to Donald Driver. Packers ended up winning the damn game, but the Lions fought very hard. This Browns team ain't just going to come out there and lay down. They're still a very capable team. They may not have been able to finish games, but it's the same team that nearly beat the damn Packers, nearly beat a whole lot of different teams, but they just can't finish. Kaiser, their quarterback, is a turnover machine. Only got like 9 touchdowns to 21 interceptions. We got to go out there and get ourselves some picks. We have an opportunity to break our team record in sacks for a season. I believe we have 50 on the year. Our record is 55. So what we need to do is be able to get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. Number one, most important thing out of the entire game is no injuries. We don't need any sort of injuries. Remember back to 2014, we had a team that was very capable of possibly going to a Super Bowl. What happens? Le'Veon Bell, my knee, done for the rest of the playoffs. What happens? We go into Baltimore. Well, Baltimore comes into our house and we lose. Can't have that happen. All right? Gotta stay healthy. Remember, the year after that, I believe D'Angelo Williams ended up getting hurt the last game of the season as well. I can't remember if he played in a playoff game against the Bengals. I can't really remember that. But we got to make sure we stay healthy and go out there and execute, because Myles Garrett on the damn defensive line, that dude is a stud. We got to be able to block him. Pouncey, all you other guys, you guys are playing. Block them every opportunity that we have. Special teams. We were able to get ourselves a special teams touchdown at the beginning of the season against the Browns. Have we had one since? Absolutely not. So what we need to do is go out there and get ourselves a special teams touchdown. Eli Rogers, you catching punt returns. You had good returns against Houston. What I'm going to need is more of those returns against Cleveland. We cannot allow this team to be anywhere in the game. Isaiah Crowell, their running back, he's all right. All right, he hasn't had his breakout season yet. We can't allow him to have that against us. Remember, the man has dreadlocks. He can kick into the powers and tap into the powers at any point. We can't have that happen against our defense. Hilton, if you're blitzing off the damn edge, you're doing phenomenal. 3 sacks last week. We got to keep it going. All right? If Keith Butler wants to blitz you, go out there and sack Kaiser every opportunity that you get. All right? Jabril Peppers is lurking back there at the safety position, so if we can't throw any lob balls up there, oh, Juju's going deep, let me throw a lob ball up there and not throw that damn needle like I know you can do, Landry Jones. So go out there and execute, because this team ain't coming out there and going to lay down. They like Hugh Jackson. They're not just going to let Hugh Jackson's legacy be, yeah, we won 1 out of 32 games. 1 out of 32 games over the last 2 years. It's not happening. They're going out there trying to win the game. We got to go out there and make sure we can win the game. Also, I'm not really a big fan of sitting all these starters and all this other stuff, because there's still a possibility we can get that 1 seed. Because the Patriots are playing against the Jets. That's a very good rivalry between both those teams. The Jets did get screwed earlier in the season regarding the Austin Seferian-Jenkins fumble into the back of the end zone. Ultimately, they still had about 7 minutes to get back into the game, but they did lose that possession. I believe it did lead to, no, the Patriots ended up punting after that possession anyway. But it's kind of hard to get points in the NFL, so that sucked for them. This is a very stingy team, that Jets team playing against the Patriots. Ultimately, ultimately, I do feel like the Patriots are going to win, but I don't like the fact that, oh yeah, let's just rest everybody, just trusting the backups to go out there and win the game. The way I see it is probably have the starters play the first half, second half, depending on how the flow of the game is, then send in the backups, then send in the Landry Jones, then send in the Fitzgerald Toussaint, whatever the case may be. But we got to keep our eyes on that Patriots game too, because if they lose and we win, we get that 1 seed. We both win, then ultimately they get the 1 seed. Or I want the 1 seed, but at the same time, I don't, because I want to be able to go on the road in the AFC Championship. If we do win that divisional game, which I'm expecting us to do, if we do have to go to Foxborough, I want to win it there. But if they have to come here once again, I ain't got no problem with that either. The way I see it is go out there and win the damn game, regardless of who the hell's in whatever position, because this Cleveland team is hungry and they're fighting to try to not be 0-16, because nobody wants that on their resume. But we got to get ourselves a W. Go out there and play like the best damn Steelers that you are. All right? Steelers on 3, win on 6. 1, 2, 3 Steelers, 4, 5, 6, win. Oh, and the James Harrison situation, there was a little bit of an update. Turns out he wasn't being the mentor like they expected him to be, but at the same time, Tomlin not always, but he did promise him that he would get more snaps. Ultimately, both of them did not deliver on their promises. They had that disagreement there. Ultimately, James left, and the team is in, talking to the media, talking about, well, he wasn't around anyway, all this stuff. It doesn't matter. All right? He's gone. That's the end of it. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing it in the comment sections. I'm tired of hearing on First Take, Undisputed, ESPN, all this other crap. It doesn't matter. All right? Stop trying to exacerbate the damn situation. It's not that big of a damn deal. A player left. All right? And no, it's not the same as Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was up 3-1 against the damn champions that happen to be 73-9, greatest regular season team of all time. He had no rings. He left, blew it, and then went to the team that beat him. This is not the same. James Harrison already has 2 Super Bowls. It's nowhere near the same. Stop trying to correlate both. But I'm going to get the hell up out of here, though.
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?